Alright guys, it is Friday, June 14th, 2019 at 8:04 p.m. I'm making this video about a couple of unknown things that I gathered together to make a video about. So I'm going to go through some pictures and then we're going to go over some YouTube videos that I'll show you in a minute. Alright, let's take a look at these pictures first. Alright. I take sky pictures randomly while I go walk the dog and things like this. So here are some pictures. You see here the ring from the light around the sun. And what I find interesting about this picture, I had to look at the black and white picture to notice something here on the bottom left of this cloud. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was a chemtrail or if it was just a random pattern in the clouds. I found that interesting, so I decided to show it to you guys. It's kind of like a weird square. Alright, let's go to the next picture. Zoom out of that. See if it decides to show the next picture. Okay, I guess not. Go to the next one this way. Alright, here is the sun. Our sun, which noticeably is really white. It just looks like a bright white light in the sky. And while I took the picture, I did not know if this was just an orb in the sky or if it was just a reflection from the sun. But I wanted to show it to you guys and zoom in there. Looks pretty round and it just looks like an orb in the sky. Alright. Next picture is a black and white of it. Alright. And here is another picture of the sky. Nothing really too interesting in this one. This one I found interesting because when I looked at it, it kind of reminded me of a cross in the sky here. You see here? I was like, cool. There's a nice design there. So found that one interesting. Wanted to share that one. Alright. And this one had a ring around the sun. And then this line below the sun. Usually it's chemtrails that I capture. And the thing at the end of it is sometimes it's plain, sometimes it's not. You can't really tell. But that's definitely a chemtrail in the sky. Alright. Let's go to the next picture. That's the color of it. This one was, we were on a trip. And we were traveling to south of the border. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know if that is actually something in the sky or just in the windshield, but I found that interesting right there. Let's see the next picture. This time it moved as we got closer to it, so I found that interesting that we got closer to it and it moved in the sky. So I just wanted to share that. It doesn't have any real feature to it, but it's like a black blur in the sky. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the videos. Alright, this is the hospital ship USNS Comfort. Leaves on 5-month deployment.
Comfort deploying from Naval Station Norfolk. That happened around 8 o'clock this morning. The locally based hospital ship will spend the next 5 months helping people in parts of the Caribbean, Central, and South America. All of this in response to the regional impacts of the Venezuela political and economic crisis.
So the ship is heading out to the Caribbean to help people who are either need assistance, whether it comes from the hurricane season coming up or from other aid that they head out there and help people with. So that's good to know that that ship's heading out there. They helped out when Puerto Rico was in need and the hurricane passed, I think 2017. Alright, next. Strange beams of light from the sky being filmed all over the world and even space. So I'm going to leave the links for these videos. This is of Sound, Mind, and Body. That's the channel. And in this video, there's a lot of pictures and videos of lights, of like giant beams of light appearing over many different areas, just South Fort Myers, Florida, August 15, 2015. Just different beams of light that appear, and that's something interesting to me. Is like, why would there just be beams of light coming out of the sky? Is it something emitted from the Earth? Is it, a UFO just throwing light down? Is it the sun randomly, shooting light in a certain angle, even though it's a cloudy, sky? And it just intrigues me to, wondering about all these lights. And then here they have the light in infrared. You can see it being emitted into the sky. So I'm gonna leave this link of this video for you guys if you guys want to look more into the mysterious lights. As you see, this one is just a beam in the sky, then it stops in the middle of the sky, and then another beam is emitted from that beam, and there's lightning. So there's lightning going through the light beam, and it just floating in the sky. Just so curious. Alright, next. Huge meteor caught falling from the sky. In this plate here. That's pretty impressive meteor. It lights up the sky just as it zooms over the helicopter. Just boom. Yeah, I find it interesting that so many meteors happen, and also which ones are UFOs and which ones are actual meteors, because some meteors fall to the ground and actually do damage to homes. I saw a video of a meteor that came through somebody's house, and it landed on a beam in the roof, and they actually captured the meteor. And I don't know if they sold it or not, but it's pretty interesting to see just meteors coming all over, the planet. And some do damage to trees, some explode glass, some leave, damage to property, and some just fizzle out in the sky. So it's interesting to keep an eye on the meteors happening around the planet. Alright, also this one is also a bizarre beams of light coming from the sky in Texas and Phoenix.
Bizarre beams of light have been breaking through the clouds around the United States, leaving residents baffled by what they could be. Video footage was shared on Facebook from the city of Rock.
And if you notice, it's a gray cloudy sky that, like barely any sunlight in the area, and yet there's beams of light happening.
Call, Texas, which shows the light phenomenon shining down.
And then this other one, when a driver's driving and they see the light beam on the side of the road.
From the sky last Friday. And another clip, which occurred 2 days later in Phoenix, Arizona, displays a similar sight illuminating the sky.
So Texas and Phoenix. Texas is a very, very active area for UFOs, so I don't know if it's UFO related or not. Alright, next one, UFO beam of light appears over Popocatépetl volcano in Mexico, March 2nd, 2014. Let's play it here. So you see the light beam or the flash happen next to the volcano. Here's the light. You see it's gigantic going over the volcano. In comparison to the volcano, it's gigantic. It's a giant beam of light. Alright, next. A mom still unsure of what creature was in her driveway. This one happened earlier in the week, and I didn't want to cover it until I got all the weird videos together. So here's the footage of the weird creature.
Mom, whose security cameras captured that creepy creature, is speaking out today, and she's really freaked out.
It's something you don't see every day.
This is the driveway in Colorado Springs where Vivian Gomez says the strange figure was recorded frolicking in the dead of night.
He opened the door because from the cameras you can see a shadow on the fence. Then he stopped at the front of the car.
Alright guys, so I'm going to leave this link as well in the video description below. I just wanted to share that weird, I don't know if it's actually a kid going down the road and they CGI'd it somehow, they photoshopped it or something, or if it's an actual creature that just decided to open somebody's doorway and just keep walking down the sidewalk. Pretty creepy. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more videos. I randomly kick in weird videos and UFO videos and Bigfoot videos and, you know, Sasquatch and Nessie and things like this, but I don't do it that often. So I do my regular videos and then randomly I pepper in these other videos. Alright, so hit like and subscribe for more of these videos if you want to see them later on, and see you guys next time. God bless.